It is the weekend, and I've got a new do I am sporting, and I am home with a bunch of kids because we are out of school early today. This is Friday that I'm recording this video, and we got out of school early because we may get some snow up here in North Alabama. So, anyways, today I'm going to talk about our homework for the weekend. And, we talk about a lot of the business side of stuff as far as getting customers and all that, but one way that you can get customers and you can get coaches is to share a whole lot of free information. And the good thing about having information to share, it means that you are living the lifestyle. You are doing your work as a coach. You are doing your work as a business leader. You are doing your work and just living a healthy lifestyle. When you're doing those things, you're going to gather information to share. If I am not cooking clean foods, I'm not going to have any clean foods to talk about. If I am not doing anything in my business, I'm not going to have anything to share with for my coaches about the business. So gathering information constantly, being a sponge, so that you can get information to share is so important. And it's not just personal development. These are little tidbits of stuff that we're talking about here. So where do I get my information from? I wrote down several different things here. First of all, I try and gather new recipes because one thing that people complain about most when they're going to do a challenge, or usually months after a challenge, is that they're bored with the foods. They want something new. And instead of going, we'll cook something different, I like to have some stuff that I can share with them so that, they know that I'm still here for them. And it constantly gives me something that I can share on my like page or share on my personal page or on Instagram. So I like to use Dashing Dish. That's my number one favorite website because they are straight up family friendly food. So that just happens to be my favorite. Gracious Pantry is another one. I like to follow her and her blog, her page on Facebook. I can get information from both of these ladies. They're both fantastic ladies, and they both give really yummy recipes. So that's an easy source for me. I don't have to just Google clean eating recipes and just get random stuff that I'm not real sure. Those two websites for me are two of my favorite that I know that I'm pretty much going to like everything that I try. So that is what I like to pull information from for recipes. All right, as far as inspirational stuff, because I like to share inspirational stuff with, people in general and my coaches, my challengers. I like to follow people like Chalene Johnson because she's just awesome. And I like to follow Liza Turkis. She's the one that wrote Made to Crave. Rachel Stafford is another one. She is the one that wrote the book Hands Free Mom. Both of those are just fantastic resources as far as getting information from them from Facebook posts that they post, or from their blogs, and just little tidbits that you can share that so many people can relate to. And again, even though, and I give them credit, I don't take it as in it was my original idea, but they're not going to go necessarily after those two people to get help from. They realize that they have a chance to connect with you and to get help from you. So even though you are sharing somebody else's information, obviously this is what you were thinking too, and they can connect with you and they have a relationship with you. So I get information from them. And that's just, relatable stuff. As far as coaching goes, I hope you can't hear those children in there. We have extra children with us today. But as far as business goes, I get stuff. I love Darren Hardy, The Compound Effect. I love Eric War. He's the one that did GoPro. Those are both great. Chalene Johnson does a lot of stuff business-wise too. So you can get really good information from her. But one of my top tips that I can give you that would be stuff that you can get that is like straight up going to be helpful for business, whether it's with challengers, potential customers, or your coaches, is to look in the back office on your Team Beachbody website and look at the top 10 current coaches. Look them up. They all have Facebook accounts. They all have Instagram accounts, and start following them. If you want to gather information and be able to have shareable information at the tip of your hands, that is where you want to find it, because it's going to be some fantastic gold nuggets of information that you can get from them. So easy, and it's just obviously this stuff is working for them. They are the top 10 coaches. So if you want to get information that is going to be helpful, it's going to be from people like that. It's going to be good stuff. I will jot ideas down, whether it's like something, a dish that they took. It may not be a dish that I would necessarily cook, but they made it family friendly. Well, I'll take that same concept and do my own spin on it. I will share things directly and give them credit for it if it's something that is straight up quote kind of thing. But so many endless ideas that you can get from coaches like that. So never feel like, just like food, don't ever say I'm tired of foods. Just start researching and start looking and start digging. There's information everywhere. And the same thing goes with tips that you can share with your challengers. I have sat down and Googled health tips. And it's crazy how many health tips are out there, like drink Diet Coke instead of regular Coke, those kind of things. It's crazy. But amidst all of that nasty stuff, you can get some really good information too. So I have just sat and Googled, but these things that I've just shared with you have been the best ways that I have found to get kind of weed out any useless information. I can go to these people, these websites directly, and those are the ones that I'm always going to get the nuts and bolts of stuff that I need. So that's my favorite. And today or this weekend, you guys are going to be sharing some of your favorites so that we can all get new ideas. Have a great weekend.